Welcome to Daily IQ. In this video, I will teach you top 22 current affairs MCQ with detailed explanation. Question number 1. Which is the world's first successful mobile-launched hybrid rocket? Answer is Romi 1. In a boost to India's space effort, the world's first mobile hybrid rocket, Romi 1, was successfully launched on 24 August 2024. The Romi 1 reusable hybrid rocket was launched from a mobile launcher in Thiruvidandhai, a coastal village in Chennai, Tamil Nadu. The rocket was developed by Chennai-based startup Space Zone India in collaboration with Martin Group. Question number 2. What was the theme of the inaugural edition of the e-magazine, Sapnon Ki Udaan? Answer is Space. The Union Ministry of Education released the inaugural edition of the e-magazine, Sapnon Ki Udaan, on 23 August 2024. The e-magazine was launched on the occasion of the first National Space Day, which was observed across the country on 23 August to commemorate the soft landing of the Vikram lander of the Chandrayaan-3 mission on the south pole of the moon on 23 August 2023. The theme of the inaugural Sapnon Ki Udaan e-magazine was Space. Question number 3. Who has become the first woman to win the Indian National Car Racing Championship? Answer is Diana Pandole. Diana Pandole, a teacher and mother from Pune, has made history as the first Indian woman to win the national championship in the saloon category at the MRF Indian National Car Racing Championship 2024 held in Chennai. Diana stands out not only as a national champion but also as a pioneer in the Indian touring cars mixed category, where she was the first and only woman competitor among seasoned racers. Question number 4. Which state government has launched the Subhadra scheme? Answer is Odisha. Odisha Chief Minister Mohan Majhi has unveiled the Subhadra scheme. The scheme promises 50,000 rupee to 1 crore women aged 21 to 60 over the next 5 years, with a total budget allocation of 55,825 crore rupees. The funds will be disbursed in annual installments of 10,000 rupees divided into 2 payments of 5,000 rupees each on Rakhi Purnima and International Women's Day. Question number 5. Shikhar Dhawan announced his retirement from all forms of cricket. His nickname is. Answer is Gabbar. Shikhar Dhawan has announced his retirement from all forms of cricket on 24 August 2024. Shikhar Dhawan, nicknamed Gabbar by his teammate, is a left-handed batsman who made his debut for India in an ODI match against Australia in Vishakhapatnam in 2010. His last competitive match was for Punjab Kings in the Indian Premier League (IPL) in April 2024. His last game for India was an ODI against Bangladesh in December 2022. Question number 6. What is the scholarship amount of the Deen Dayal Sparsh Yojana? Answer is 6,000 rupee per year. The Department of Post under the Union Ministry of Communication has launched the Deen Dayal Sparsh Yojana to promote research and scholarship in stamps. The Deen Dayal Sparsh Scholarship for Promotion of Aptitude and Research in Stamps as a Hobby Yojana is an all-India scheme open to class 6, 7, 8 and 9 students of a recognized school. Only students who are members of a philately club or have a philately deposit account will be selected for the scholarship. The scholarship amount is 6,000 rupees per year and will be paid quarterly. Question number 7. Who has inaugurated the National Conclave, Sangathan Swasthya Samriddhi? Answer is Shivraj Singh Chauhan. Union Minister of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, Shivraj Singh Chauhan, inaugurated the National Conclave, Sangathan Swasthya Samriddhi, in New Delhi. The event focuses on women's roles in food, nutrition, health, and WASH. Health and nutrition are highlighted as essential for the nation's development, with women playing a key role. Question number 8. SEBI has banned industrialist Anil Ambani for how many years? Answer is 5 years. The Securities and Exchange Board of India, SEBI, has imposed a 5-year ban on industrialist Anil Ambani and 24 other entities, including former senior officials of Reliance Home Finance Limited, in connection to a fund diversion scam. SEBI also imposed a penalty of 25 crore rupees on Anil Ambani and restrained him from holding key managerial or directorial roles in any listed company or market intermediary for 5 years. Question number 9. Which medal has India's Neha Sangwan won in the Under-17 World Wrestling Championship? Answer is gold. The Under-17 World Wrestling Championships was organized from 19th to 25th August 2024 in Amman, Jordan. India's female wrestlers won 4 gold medals. Mansi Ladher, in women's freestyle 73 kg, Pulkit, in women's freestyle 65 kg, Neha Sangwan, in women's freestyle 57 kg, and Aditi Kumari, in women's freestyle 43 kg, won gold medals. Question number 10. What is the denomination of the commemorative coin issued in honor of former Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M. Karunanidhi? Answer is 100 rupees. Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh released a 100 rupees commemorative coin for Kalaignar M. Karunanidhi's birth centenary in Chennai on 18 August 2024. Karunanidhi, a key figure in the Dravidian movement and Tamil Nadu Chief Minister for nearly 2 decades, passed away on 7 August 2018. Known as Kalaignar, the artist, he led the DMK party, which remains influential under his son, M.K. Stalin. Question number 11. Sri Lanka has announced free visa facility to how many countries including India? Answer is 35 countries. The Sri Lankan government has announced visa-free access for citizens from 35 countries, including India, the UK, and the US, starting from 1 October 2024. This visa-free entry will be available for a period of 6 months. Indian travelers have consistently been the largest group visiting Sri Lanka, accounting for 20% of the total arrivals in 2023. Question number 12. Who has been appointed as the Chief Executive Officer, CEO, of Nestle? Answer is Laurent Freaks. On 22 August 2024, Nestle made public its decision to appoint Laurent Freaks as the new Chief Executive Officer, replacing the outgoing Mark Schneider. Mark Schneider, who has been at the helm of Nestle for 8 years, has decided to step down from his roles as both CEO and member of the Board of Directors. Laurent Freaks, currently head of Nestle's Latin America division, who joined the company in 1986, has had a long-standing career with Nestle, overseeing the company's European zone during the 2008 financial crisis. Question number 13. Who has recently launched the first Policy Maker Forum in New Delhi? Answer is J.P. Nadda. Union Minister J.P. Nadda inaugurated the first Policy Makers Forum in New Delhi. Policymakers and drug regulators from 15 countries attended the event. The forum was hosted by the Indian Pharmacopoeia Commission, with support from the Ministries of Health and Family Welfare and External Affairs. India is recognized as the pharmacy of the world, with its generic drugs treating diseases like malaria, HIV/AIDS, and tuberculosis. Question number 14. The operation of India's second home-built 700 megawatts nuclear reactor was started in. Answer is Gujarat. India's second home-built 700 megawatts nuclear power reactor at Kakrapar Atomic Power Station, KAPS in Gujarat, on 21st August, started operating at its full capacity. India is building 14 more 700 megawatts nuclear power reactors of the same design, which are expected to commence operations progressively by 2031 to 32. Nuclear Power Corporation of India Limited, NPCIL, is currently operating a fleet of 24 reactors with a total capacity of 8,180 megawatts and has 8 units with a capacity of 6,800 megawatts under construction. Question number 15. Where has launched India's first digital court to settle cases of Negotiable Instruments Act? Answer is Kerala. Supreme Court Judge Justice B.R. Gavai has inaugurated India's first exclusive digital court for handling cases under the Negotiable Instruments Act. The exclusive court at Kollam in Kerala, the first of its type in India, was among a host of technology-oriented initiatives for the judiciary rolled out. Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan formally inaugurated the initiative at a function held at the Kerala High Court. Question number 16. India and which country have signed an agreement for the first green ammonia export? Answer is Japan. India and Japan signed their first project offtake agreement for exporting green ammonia from India to Japan. The agreement was signed in the presence of Minister of New and Renewable Energy, Prahlad Joshi. Singapore-based energy and urban solutions provider, Sembcorp Industries, is investing 36,238 crore rupees for setting up the green hydrogen or green ammonia manufacturing unit in the port city of South Tamil Nadu. Question number 17. Who has recently been appointed as the new CEO of HCL Technology? Answer is Shiv Walia. HCL Technologies announced that its board of directors has appointed Shiv Walia as the Chief Financial Officer, CFO, of the company with effect from 6 September 2024. He will be taking over from Prateek Aggarwal, who after serving in this role since 1 October 2018, has decided to step down to pursue opportunities outside HCL Tech. Prateek will continue to be with HCL Tech till 6 September 2024. Question number 18. Recently where Bayapore Responsible Tourism Project has received ICRT Gold Award? Answer is Kerala. The comprehensive responsible tourism project being implemented by the Kerala Tourism in Bayapore has won the Gold Award of the International Centre for Responsible Tourism, India Chapter, ICRT India, for 2024. For the third consecutive year, Kerala has been honoured with the prestigious Gold Award for its globally recognised, sustainable and inclusive responsible tourism initiative. Question number 19. Who has launched the Tamilga Vetri Kazhagam political party? Answer is Vijay. Tamil cinema's leading actor and Tamilga Vetri Kazhagam president, Vijay, launched his party's flag and flag song at the party headquarters at Pannur in Chennai. Vijay introduced the two-colored flag with red on top and bottom, yellow in the middle, and a flower resembling Vagai, surrounded by 28 stars at the center. Vijay had in February 2024 announced the formation of his political party, Tamilga Vetri Kazhagam, and declared that his party would enter the electoral fray in the 2026 Tamil Nadu Assembly elections. Question number 20. Who has developed the Prabodh chat box for easier access to railway rules? Answer is Eastern Railway. The 161-year-old Kancharpara workshop of Eastern Railway in West Bengal has come up with an artificial intelligence-based chat box named Prabodh to help Eastern Railway employees remain abreast with the latest rules and regulations. Prabodh is being touted as a human resource management wizard that will help employees give their best while keeping them informed about their responsibilities and rights. Question number 21. Recently released The Scientist Entrepreneur, Empowering Millions of Women is the autobiography of. Answer is Kalpana Sankar. Dr. Kalpana Sankar's autobiography, The Scientist Entrepreneur, Empowering Millions of Women, was unveiled at Cathedral Road as part of a major celebration of women's empowerment and social entrepreneurship. Dr. Soumya Swaminathan, chairperson of the M.S. Swaminathan Research Foundation and former WHO chief scientist, officially released the book. Swati Martin, chairperson and CEO of Yasvara, received the first copy of the book. Question number 22. Recently, India has presented 4 Bhishma cubes to which country? Answer is Ukraine. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has presented 4 Bhishma Bharat Health Initiative for Sahyog Hita and Mathri cubes to the Ukrainian government during his visit to the war-torn country, where he met President Volodymyr Zelensky. Each Bhishma cube consists of medicines and equipment for the first line of care for all kinds of injuries and medical situations. The cube can handle about 200 cases of diverse nature in emergencies. Thanks for watching full video. You can join in our membership plan for daily, weekly and monthly current affairs PDFs. Please contact me on WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number is 9700200378.